Students, I hope you might have understood the chapter nicely. Now we are completing the exercise of the chapter. So please take a pencil with you, pencil and eraser, and try to complete the exercise with me. Okay. So first one, the B exercise is your match the following. I am writing the match with the correct option. So here the first one is your iron stove. So here iron stove goes with coal. Second one is your gas stove. So gas stove goes with LPG. Third one is your gobar gas. So here it is animal dung. Then you are having mud stove. So mud stove is with firewood. And the last one is your solar cooker. So it is your sun's energy. Okay. So students, please see the match the column and try to complete it now itself. The first one is iron stove. The correct option for the iron stove is coal. Then you are having gas stove. Your gas stove works with LPG. Then it is your gobar gas. Gobar gas goes with animal dung. Then mud stove. Mud stove uses firewood as the fuel. And the last one is solar cooker. Solar cooker uses the sun's energy. Students, I hope you might have completed your match the following. Now we'll go with the true and false. So your true and false is your C exercise C. So let me read out the sentence for you. Microwave oven take a long time to cook food. So does microwave oven take a long time to cook food? No, they cook food fast. So your first option is your false. Please write the first option as false. Then second is in roasting food is cooked in dry heat. So is it true? Yes. Your food is cooked in dry heat. When we are roasting, what we are doing? We are keeping the things directly in the fire. So that is called as your dry heat. Then you are having eating one kind of food is healthy. Okay. If you are always eating, suppose if you are always eating your dal chawal. Okay. So is it healthy for you? No. You need to eat the vegetables and fruit also. So this statement is false. You should eat all kind of food. So here the option is here false. Now in fourth one it is eating together with a family give a sense of togetherness. So when your all family members are sitting and eating together, so is it giving you a sense of togetherness? Yes. So here the statement would be true. Then we are coming on the fifth one. Elderly people like to eat junk food. So, do elderly people likes to eat junk food? No, the elderly people like to eat light food which can be digested easily. Okay. So here this statement is again false. Students, please complete it right now. I hope you might have written your exercise. Now we are completing our last exercise, that is the D part. So in D part, your exercise, what you have to do? You have to give 2 examples of the each word. Okay. So you can write it by your own also. Okay. So here what you are doing? It is the first one, that is food that can be eaten raw. So what does it mean? The food that you can eat without cooking. So here in answer you can write cucumber, and onion. Okay, so the 2 food which you can eat without cooking is your cucumber and your onion. Now we are on the second one. In second one, vessels used for cooking. We are having different kind of vessels which are used for cooking, but we have to give just 2 examples. So here I have given you patila. It is your patila, and then it is your kadhai. Please note it down fast. Now we are writing the third one, that is food that can be steamed. So the food that can be steamed, we have learned about the steam food. So what are the food that can be steamed? So here it is, your first one is momos. And then it is your idli. These are your steamed food. That means the food which are cooked with the help of steam. So this is your steamed food. Then we are writing the fourth one. That is food that can be baked. Food that can be baked. So the food that can be baked is your options I am giving you: cake and bread. Students, please complete the exercise right now. I hope you might have completed your exercise. Now, please take out your EVS copy and we'll start with the keywords. Okay, so now we are starting with the keywords. Your first keyword is roasting. R-O-A-S-T-I-N-G, roasting. That means when we are cooking the food in the dry heat, that is called as the roasting. Then you are having the next one as steaming. Okay, when you are cooking the food with the help of steam, that is called as your steaming. Third one is your grilling. G-R-I-L-L-I-N-G, that is your grilling. When what you are doing, you are putting the food in the fire, okay, or with the help of grill, that is called as your grilling. Then we'll go for the next word, fourth word, that is deep frying, in which you are using more oil. Fifth one is your shallow frying. And the sixth one is your stir frying. I hope now you are clear with the word. So the first word was your roasting, then steaming, then grilling, deep frying, shallow frying and stir frying. Now we'll go on the next word, next keyword. I hope you might have written till here. Now we are writing our seventh word, that is your aluminium. Then after aluminium, you can write your other keyword, that is your kerosene. The ninth word is your charcoal. Your 10th word is liquefied petroleum gas. Liquefied petroleum gas. Then the next one is your gobar gas. The 12th word which you are writing is your balance diet. So student, here are your 12 keywords. It is aluminium, kerosene, charcoal, liquefied petroleum gas, gobar gas and your balance diet. I hope you might have written till here, and in the next video or in the next time you will get the question answers. Please complete your work. I hope you might have noted down the keywords. Please complete your book exercise and keywords.